Filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go in Glendale. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
319.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
319.
Running it after the penalty. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Sam Martin on now to punt it away on 4th. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Stafford to throw again on second. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today, boys. I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45. Back with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, downfield, and this is going to be all the way to the rest. He's taken down 13 yards. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up for a first set of downs. They'll come up on first and 10. On the red zone, on first. Trying to set the screen, Dobbins. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready! Omaha! Remove! Lady! Hurry! Stop!
Now Stafford again. Catch made. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
319!
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans have a first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
319!
Rodgers from the gun. And this one is launched downfield. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And this is Cup, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the two-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 20. Yellow 20.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Looking sideline and cut by Washington. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Set. 180. Stop.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's throwing deep to the left side. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Rodgers off the play action. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Just a gain of 1, and it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Hey, 22. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Easy, alert. White. Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. We'll get a pause for an injury. Oh, this is not a good sight. Matthew Stafford, the man in some pain out there following the play. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Pickett will look to throw. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Pickett working from the gun. The left side cut by Andrews. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Complete to Mark Andrews. A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. The Titans are leading so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll only need a few inches here on third down. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
17. Track at 60. Let's go.
On first down, here's Pickett. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
70
Out of the gun, Pickett. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
From the red zone now. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona.
These niggas here so slow.
Cardinals parlay the interception into points.
Hey, where them
McConkey with a touchdown.
You say what?
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Fat bitch.
2-point try
Say
coming
what?
up. Stafford
Say
getting the
what,
offense
fat
set.
bitch.
Double right.
Will line up for the
Fat
two-point
bitch.
conversion.
Easy, alert.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. Caught at the 1. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to
I
a
don't even
7-point
get
lead.
I gotta do some changes.
Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action here with Rodgers. He's going to try another deep one here. Brought in inside the 20. To the house for Tennessee. Touchdown. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Rodgers has his guys set and looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
20.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jump out.
Working now from the gun. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returning it from the 4. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Omaha, 180.
On first down, here's Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. Gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Set. 280. 40 got. 40 got. 59.
Stafford from the gun. Finds Dobbins with the dump off. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Hey. 280. Hey.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Has some room to work. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead to 7. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Titans 14. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
You got 58.
First down throw here by Rodgers. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
It's 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Connects with his back. Hall. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. In motion, the slot man right. They give here to the motion man. Rolling into enemy territory. Now here he goes down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find favor.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returns. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hey! Blue 60! Pretty hot!
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Zebra!
Stafford back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
20! Zebra!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Wallace with a return here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
And the Titans a gain of 13 yards. And the Titans.
First down. Here's Rodgers. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers. And the Cardinals might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this from the 45. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Blue 60! Omaha, ready, blue!
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Good work so far. He's got
What the
room.
fuck I'm thinking?
And
I'm
they'll
thinking
start
I'm
this
getting the
drive
ball.
in good
man.
position,
Hold
a
on.
little shy of the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First down throw here for Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route.
Oh,
He
yeah.
gets loose down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I don't even know why I played this game. I ain't played.
Looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has
Hey,
taken
bro.
advantage of a nice little
I
jet
haven't
boost to
played
stat
not
line.
one
His
game.
second
I just came
touchdown
out
of the
here
game.
just to play
You
this,
just
so I
gotta
could just
feel
be in
these
the
two
league for
buildings
real.
some
I don't
trust
even
right
know.
this
I'm
moment.
not even finna stay
He's certainly
playing.
paying dividends in this one.
I don't even
More
play
than
these type of
likely
shit.
for more games to come.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Yeah, I might as well just go and just tank to the season. I
Titans
was
to
just
the
trying
line
to
now.
find me
1st and
some
10.
fucking DBs.
Rodgers off the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, the core component, like the pass rush today,
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard
Hey, bro, I
line.
don't even want to play this shit. You mind if I concede? Or you care?
First down. It's a gain of 65 yards.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Bro, you telling me that, like, oh, I know that, bro. I'm just saying, like, I don't play in the league at all. I haven't played that one game.
They're set back
I don't
5
even know
by
why
that
I
false
even
starts. Now
responded
15
to you.
yards
I
to the
ain't been
marker.
responding to nobody. I just been giving them the win.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
319!
Give on second to Hall. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
319!
They'll run here. It's Hall. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now, following the penalty, here's 1st and goal.
319!
Hall hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Brees with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance. I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We've set it down for him from the 31.
Set!
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
60! Look at hot.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They're in long for him here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Now he starts from the 6. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They start the drive at home. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Offense to the line fast. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. They're on him again. He goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On 4th down, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jimmy Ward has it. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Rodgers going to throw on 1st. He put everything he had into this one. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Coming right is Hall. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. Looking quickly here. Third down, give to Hall. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hall running between the tackles. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
They go right back to Hall. And the run will not work. He is shoved to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
This gets up past the 20. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Pistol give here to Dobbins. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
60! 22!
Going from the pistol, Stafford. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
20!
Stafford now on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. On 1st down, here comes Hall. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the counter, Hall. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Titans have a first. To throw, Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one.